see. Blank the screen real quick because I didn't have it entirely set up. Kill that. Yeah, I think we're good. Bunk. Oh, still not entirely set up. You'll have to bear with me a minute. So, I'm being accused of flagging Spoken Mind off of Twitter. We got into a dumb argument the other day, and I thought that it would be prudent that we just go through any of my tweets right now. Good filler content. I originally told Fennec that I was going to give him a mulligan about this, so here's the whole thing. I'm going to leave out your retardation from this video as much as I can. The accusation is me and Spoken Mind, so we will go through that, just to see if I can clear up anything. And I'm going to state for the record, when I argued with Spoken Mind the other day, by the way, if you feel free to go through and look through my Twitter to see any of the regular retarded ass backwards posts that I do on a really regular basis, they're right there out in the open. If I come across something that I probably said that could be flagged later on, it'll be archived in this video, which you are free to reproduce in part or in whole for this specific video or any other video where I've said that. Okay. We good? Let's see if we can even find Spoken Mind. Oh, wait. No, we should probably go to tweets and replies. Okay. Let's see. What's that about? Oh, Chrono Cross. I get easily distracted. Fennec and the Cat. Me arguing with Vita about politics. We did a stream with Stalin the other day. No, that's not it. Lol, I love this picture. Let's see. 21 hours ago, I think that was it. When did I argue with Spoken? I'm told that their thing went down. But even if theirs went down, like, my post should still be there, right? It would have been right before I posted the Red Dead and Commies in court. Here we go. Here's Sarah. So let's see. Is there a countdown? First and foremost. Yes! The account is suspended. So that's been verified. Okay, so that's your first point. It's weird if I bitch and whine about anyone but him. Spoken Mind is nowhere near to be found. Remember when I said I'm shocked you took my side over my ex's? It's because you act like her. I mean, I did find Spoken Mind on Tumblr. Am I being a rude dick here? Yes, we're bumping heads back and forth. You're abandon all logic whenever you don't like someone without any level of self-awareness. I mean, Spoken Mind's easiest response, which I'm going to assume probably was no you, but since she's gone, I'll give her the benefit. I'll do the witty banter for her. No you. Let's see. Sarah, you've spoken, you don't... Yes, Spoken, you don't get to shield him. He's shilling a commie and all of that inept. Again, me and Stalin had a argument about Bernie Sanders that I guess stands in for Vita. He's busy. He's working, allegedly, soon. So I will give that the benefit of the doubt because we're not going to get distracted by as much as possible here. So, but my original argument from yesterday with Spoken Mind was I wanted to argue with someone about politics. She saw it as, you're jumping on Vita. Before that, the person I was arguing with politics, which was a couple days ago, was someone kind of cool in the furry fandom who hasn't blocked me yet, and I was like, this is probably a bad idea. I know if I get into an argument with Vita, I won't possibly lose anybody. Yeah? Seems like the logic's pretty good. I mean, what's the worst that he does? He blocks me? And even if he could easily just come back and saying, I don't feel like arguing politics today. I think that's cool. Here we go. Ain't that the truth? He did it before. Same people who could chide everyone for supporting that nut twice. What would I've even, like, I don't even think that we were really going back and forth that heated. It would have been a couple days ago where we were really doing all those discussions. Again, Fennec, I'm just not going. Oh, well, sure, I could see you still going here in the notifications. Maybe it's somebody else. Let's see. Catch plane. No, I'm take you at your word. I will join the stream if you really want to. You don't have to. I'm literally softballing the shit out of you. You've thrown an accusation that I have flagged Spoken Mind. So I am addressing the allegation of me flagging Spoken Mind. Okay, this is where I'm talking about the crazy necro bitch. If you want to find out about that, that's on the main channel in FNGR. This is me doing retweeting or plugging Emperor's text to speech. This is me cheering on Jim getting his monetization back, which I'm sure they'll dick over a couple more times. Maria the Witch, I tried mentioning it to Zoophile Police. Either they're busy or don't care. That's fine, that's their prerogative. They're very busy and very helpful. This is Maria the Witch. That's the person, the necrophile. I tried reaching out to them to see if I could get their side of the story. To their credit, they did not block me. So, who knows? Maybe they're busy. This is something about me talking with Tipster. Something to do with Keemstar and Esion. That's a long, long story. Let's not get into that right now. This is the same weird necrophile or the OK Boomer girl stuff. Supposedly she said the N-word or some shit like that. I don't know. I'll have to go digging back far enough where I was going really back and forth with Sarah, where there would have even been. So I don't think that there was anything the other day, but it's possible. Let's say that I'm super bitter and psychotic, that I decided of all the people that I have beef with that I went back and flagged Spoken. Let's see how far back I'd have to go. You think I would have flagged like Sunburn for saying that he slept with a 13-year-old? Or like meticulously gone through. Surely there's something on this account that would be probably inappropriate and a more productive use of my time to go after one of the predators. Well, 13 to 18, that's open to interpretation. So again, trying to be fair here, but that was kind of horrifying nonetheless. I believe Amirako Grimm, that's the guy who flashed his bulge to people. That's when Sunburn showed up. So that's what we were doing on Twitter before that. More Tipster, Keemstar, and Esion stuff. I don't want to get massively into that. Me laughing about Joe Biden, which shows that I was semi-interested in at least the political stuff going on. It wasn't just, oh look, I'm literally nitpicking through Vita's thing. I did go looking for a fight, but I am interested in the politics. So if you see me jumping around and explaining the tweets right now, I'm showing the interests in the things that I do on Twitter on a day-to-day basis. So as far as yesterday goes, I didn't find anything that would have been remotely worth being motivated to flag Spoken, but we did kind of go hot and heavy a couple of days ago. Wait a minute. Oh, nope, we almost skipped over that. We can't do that. Here we go. A political cheap shot about Bernie because I would have done that to anyone. That's true. We'll probably be avoiding talking about politics with friends and loved ones. Tell you what, Fennec, are you a Bernie fan when you get back? I don't have to worry about pissing you off. Let's see. But in response to the nothing better to do with my time, I got 2 to 3 ideas. That's true. There's something in the Bernie fandom. There's a gentleman who passed away. I don't have the name in front of me. It's a very delicate topic, and I don't feel comfortable talking about that right now without like the script. And hopefully, I have a chance to get to that when it'll be complicated. And now's not the time to break that down. After that gets done, there's something else. I kind of want to go back to Sequestia, but then again, I hear there's more stuff coming down the pipe, so that may or may not die. You could sit there and say, you have nothing better to do. Well, it's a Fanon frenzy video. This isn't like major content. And by the by, yes, I am not massively picking apart every problem I have with Fennec. I'm mostly here just addressing any accusations that I flagged Sarah, aka Spoken Mind. I could squeeze another video out about Sequestia. I already said that. It would make a lot of the right people happy, and when I say a lot of the right people, I think it's heavily inferred that a lot of the convention staff are less than thrilled with Vita, and if I really wanted to totes get on their good side, I could trash Vita with little to no downside, but I have my reasons not to. I will not go into that right now. You dat big. Some might call that an insult. I had to tell Coyote Lovely to stop defending me and Vita because I have some self-respect. You could totally say this is me being a bitch or me having some level of, it'd be like, I guess, okay, this is me being a massive cunt. Like if Mad Plushie were sticking up for me and I'm like, please don't. Um, Coyote Lovely has in returned the favor when I tried mentioning something about Migs. Turned out to not be Migs, so I guess it wasn't that important. I will not play gotcha there. I know he'll do. I know he'll take help from literally anyone. That's me talking about Vita. I believe the term here is unrequited love. Nice try. I'll pass and step all the same. I'll pass it on to step all the same. So here, let me explain this one. Um, Unrequited love is I am implying that spoken mind is up on Vita's dick. That is the thing. I didn't want to say that on Twitter because I've been told spoken is rather report happy. Yes? I will tell the step the same. Instepius and myself had a $50 bet. Mine was if I bitched about Top of the Barrel. I would have to pay him $50, and if he went on to bitch about Jews, he would have to pay me $50. I was told by Stalin and I believe Leo the other day he'd already broke that, and I said, well, tell you what, Leo, if you can get the money out of him any way you want, it's all yours. So I don't have to worry about it. I'm still going to, now that the bet is over, prevent from bitching about Top of the Barrel on whole unless like something major massive, and I will definitely be talking to people before doing that carblage. So yeah, I think I cleared that all up. Let me just make sure. Stop defending me. The term is unrequited love. Yeah, I guess that's me being a cringy shipper or insulting. Both. Yes, both. Here's Sarah. Oh, is that what it was? It was a greeting about your country, Huskavonia, was it? See, if anyone here is being kind of a cunt, at least being arguably cunty, I don't have Spoken's tweets here, one could say it was me. Do I need to hunt down any of your tweets that I made bitching about left from yesterday, but the moment it goes at your master, that's too far? Yes, I do regularly bitch about politics on Twitter. I've probably alienated and pissed off a lot of fans by going, oh, the leftists, they sure do love the, because Joe Biden sniffs kids and other things. I don't want to make this whole video about that, but yeah, that's something I consistently do. Calls out for Beta, supporting a communist, Spoken shows up hugging his nuts. Me going re-deflection is basically like, it seems to be a knock that like, Anthony can't give a straight answer, and I'm like, well, calls out Vita for supporting communism. I feel like I kind of needed hers. See, I needed Sarah Spoken Mind's post here because I'm kind of like doing like a response, and Twitter has a small, minute amount of room to respond, and yes, part of that is my shit grammar. It's an A and B conversation, see your way out of it. Yeah, I was trying to have a back and forth. But no. If Sarah said something ignorant here, I cannot recall it. They probably were pissing me off, but I don't think that there was certainly anything worth reporting. We know you're quick on the report button, Spoken. Yes, that's true. I'd offered to have it out with you, but I don't feel the need to spend a week chasing after Spoken Mind, and that's true. If Spoken would like to pop in, if to vent or bitch about whoever they felt flagged them, including myself if you thought it was me, by all means. The floor is open. Let me take a look. Howdy. Hi guys. I'm a filthy shipper. Anyone else? Okay. I guess we'll go back to my ignorant tweets here. Who knows, maybe I'll retweet something embarrassing eventually that I didn't think anyone would see. That's not true. I don't know if people already watch my account. You're around swinging on his nuts like a conquered colony, but like you said, who's denying it? Yeah. Spoken Mind has the balls to whine about having the same targets over and over again. You are just the most repetitive motherfucker in Twitter. I do occasionally bitch about Vita, not as much as Spoken talks about some people. And her comeback line was, well, those people deserve it more. That's not a hard argument. I know who they're talking about, and some of you might know if Spoken Mind's Twitter was up who they bitch about on the regular. Um, there are people who piss me off far, far, far more than Spoken Mind. Um, when I say that Spoken Mind is middle of the road for piss me off, I'm not saying that there's a lack of. Well, yeah, I am. There's a lack of quality and care. I mean, she doesn't assault kids. She doesn't assault animals. She doesn't fetishize the dead. So no, Spoken Mind is not my top priority. Um, and she has not purposely caused me a great deal of strain other than some dumb shit got said on Twitter. I would not have reported her. I get into dumb arguments with people quite literally every day. Just trying to be fair. And by the by, Fennec, have a safe flight. I've had anxiety before flights. Recorded Death and Dignity and How Not to Brony. That's the project I'm currently working on now that I want to talk about right now. Here, let me blank the screen. I will give my crew here a sample, perhaps. Let's see. Am I dumb enough to do this ahead of time? I do like hype. Where's the How Not to Brony folder? You'd think I'd have that on fucking Stickied or whatever the fuck. But I am the most disorganized asshole in the world. Okay, is this all safe? This is all safe. Alright. Bunk. The gentleman's name in question that we're going to talk about is... what is his name? Cobalt, the unicorn, or Kobe Kitsune. They have passed away. This probably looks like a really sweet and innocent picture of their OC with 3 younger characters. I'm going to tell you right now, if you look up Cobalt the Unicorn, you might want to be 18 and, oof. It's going to be a difficult situation, and my statement for the video is that death has a dignity all its own. It's going to be a very difficult video, and I kind of segue to it, or at least the person who inspired me to not turn it into a massive cheap shot was, oddly enough, Doc or Mueller, who decided recently, as it seems to be the cool kids move, to shit over anything that's fetishized. Let's look at that right now. This is from Sam Outline from January 2019. I wanted to share my work on Sean Howell in this fun Anthrocon design. Sean is fighting cancer. A weekly session of his chemotherapy costs around $400. Please consider supporting him through K-Flow. Sorry. I was kidding, but hey, isn't it distasteful nowadays? People just choose to make things distasteful for the sake of morality. Let's go here. Book. At Anthrocon, where we advertise softcore porn, but in reality, it's just porn in general. This artwork here was used to help pay for Sean's chemotherapy. It's his own work. Sean passed away last year. I want to get the point across. That once someone's gone, I promised myself I wouldn't go into it without a script. I definitely am looking forward to trying to tackle that. It's going to be a perilous discussion. Probably there's no right way to do it, and I guess I kind of like playing no-win hands. It also gave me a chance to talk about someone that I deeply respected. I liked Sean Howell's work since he'd worked on Ninja High. It's a comic book that I'd picked up, I think, well back before I remember I had comic books, at least in 2014, because that was the first Chicago Comic-Con or Wizard World. But before that, I remember picking up Ninja High from a comic shop in Illinois, Joliet, called Leisure Hours, and it was like in color. It was from Eternity Comics. It's amazing I could even remember that still. And some people might call it cheesy. I don't know. I loved it. I think it helped inspire me, or it entertained the god of loving shit out of me. And I also got a chance to probably talk about people online who did dumb shit like this. Someone did the M Bison meme about fucking Sean Howell passing away. The yes, yes, yes. Yeah, that's my next project. I went off on a tangent here. I know I had a reason or a segue for this. Um, what do you guys think? Well, if it will be touching Flurry if I don't completely fuck it up. Oh, hi, Kayla. I remember you were talking.
Hello.
Here, let me kill out of the Discord since I was sitting in both of those.
Are you making like a stream or something?
Yeah, I was doing a stream right now. It originally went off because I wanted to explain, hey, look, if I had flagged Spoken Mind here, let's look through any of the arguments that I had with Spoken Mind. And if anything, based off of what I can see, I mean, I was the one being more of a dick, arguably, but theoretically, I mean, I don't have their posts. And you could be like, well, that's very convenient. Well, I don't. I didn't screenshot them. I don't know what the hell she said. It didn't stick in my mind. Um, I don't think that I would have, of all the things that I could report on Twitter, God help me if arguing about Vita and politics, and yet I didn't report Vita instead? Question mark. Fucking there's so many other things that I would probably. Kayla pisses me off more on Twitter. Usually with that's more about the DMs. You haven't done that in a while.
Hey.
If we look at it as a whole, it's true. I think my girlfriend could back me up on this one. Um, yeah, I remember you were talking about a comic book artist that you liked, and he was suffering from cancer. That was a while ago. Yeah.
Yeah,
I think
I
the
I
stream
do remember.
that where he passed away is I think titled something about rage or something, and when I went back through to really look at it, it kind of hit me hard.
Yeah, Anthony, you might want to pray for me now because
What's wrong?
one of mom's friends may have caught the coronavirus, and her office is just immediately doing like they're all forcing my mom to work at home.
How old is your mom?
She just turned 60 this year.
Okay. Our prayers and wishes go out to Kayla. What is I know you probably won't. You don't have to give this answer, but for practical reasons, um, if you don't feel comfortable saying the state, do you have like the area, east side, west side, which part of the country maybe? So just
I'm in Nashville, Tennessee. I'm in like Davison County. That's like I think east or slightly east.
okay. Um, I hope that I think we all hope that she recovers soon, so that we could all look back and sing, it's been overhyped by the news. I'm sure
I hope.
that's something a lot of us. I can't say to what percent. Maybe it'll be all of us who will eventually have to face down that with our older parents.
Uh-huh.
Is there an expectation on how long it takes for the virus to run its course?
I don't. They haven't tested on the partner to see if it was positive or not, which is I think he's gonna go to the doctor and see if he has it. Because if it's positive, then oh dear God.
You,
But if it's not, then we'll be all right.
you said partner. What do you mean by that?
I mean, like has in like a buddy as a friend.
Oh, okay.
That's mom's friend that goes to work with her every day.
Um, are you all stocked up? Just if there's anything that you need to get before, if things go. really bad locally?
Um, we, I don't think we have any toilet paper or paper towels. So there's that.
Is that because
Definitely-
you put it off, or it's just not available?
I mean, I don't know if it's still available now. Oh, but I'm gonna go check and see.
Yeah, I'd probably give that a look as fast as possible, just in case it's not. If it isn't super expensive right now, it probably will be later. And failing that, I guess we could look that up on Amazon. Let me blink the screen really quick. Never thought to occur to me to look that up before on Amazon of all things. Blunk. There we go. Wow, this stream is all over the place today.
Oh dear.
Let's see. The toilet paper. Wow. Um, Kind of expensive.
Oh, dear.
I mean they're kind of like bigger packages. Like I'm like looking for like the smaller. Oh, here we go. Yeah, clearance sale toilet paper, $3, ultra soft, 10 rolls. Yeah, that's not too horrific. So yeah, if you really, oh, $11 shipping. What the fuck?
I'm probably shipping Jesus.
Yeah, that's how they get you, I guess. 10 rolls, $6, or I guess let's see, 5 plus 2. They're selling Donald Trump toilet paper. Lol. All right, we'll get off of that. Um, on that
Uh,
wonderful up note, I was about to going to leave before I decided to get ultra heavy, and then Kayla's like, "Hold my beer, we're gonna get even heavier." Okay, one second, dude, I went to getting rubbing alcohol for an art project, walking in at a CVS. I get it last night. Coy couldn't find it. Asked a dude working there, and he laughed, saying they sold out. Again, I'd try Amazon. There's probably other online services. If you can't find it at your local Walmart, they have an online store too, I believe. Yeah, I'm almost positive. Now better, sooner is better than later. I guess I didn't expect to talk about coronavirus, but I guess reality happened.
yeah. I just hope there's a cure for this soon. This seems to be getting a lot worse. Now that there's a tornado on top of that, now it's just making everything go backwards.
Hester says rubbing alcohol is not good for cleaning themselves. I think that they're referring to people disinfecting their local surroundings. Hester. It was more like people are going bonkers, mostly just needing it for a painting project. Um, there might be something to substitute for that, Blinky. I don't know if you look around, you might be able to. What do they call them? Life hacks. There might be another alternative to rubbing alcohol if you peek around, maybe even on YouTube or otherwise. All right, I think I've gotten my point across. I hope. Spoken. You can hit me up to bitch at me or to condemn or whatever later. I don't know. I'm gonna hit stop. Time of death.